This is the best. The bitches resent. Continuing. So just now, as I was watching over the other one, I named it "The Bitches Risen Where a Mother's Loyalty Lies." Right. So I don't know what I can name this one until it over. However, just now I imagine myself. I say, "Fuck Dread." That's it for moms. I say, "Fuck Dreads." Because I tell you, she has been a pillar, a strong pillar for me. She has been somebody that I know that I felt like I telling you all people of God, my mommy has been my foundation. To a certain extent. She ain't gonna do everything, but I know she would do what she could, what she can. If I ever come up upon over a hard time, and they say you got one fucking phone call. I just using hypothetically speaking, if someone say you got one fucking phone call, God is a strategic God because God even let me think of that to even remember this. If somebody say, if I in a jam, I got one phone call, I gotta call my mommy to try and get that little thing, to try borrow that little thing. Huh? That's the person I could call on to try borrow the little thing. So I was imagining myself falling down an abyss, like in just darkness, like with no rope to grab onto. I was like, fuck, I got no rope to grab onto now. What the fuck? Try grab on God. Because the truth is, the rope was never fucking there. When you look at it, I made it. I made it on my own. I made it when they wanted me to put my head down and submit to the enemy, submit to bad treatment. I made it. I rised. And I talk about the one phone call because I remember one time, I don't remember what problem or trouble I was having, but I remember my mommy was like, when you in trouble, don't call me. Say, when you in trouble, wait. Mommy say, what you can call me for when you in trouble? Call the fucking police. She ain't say fucking. I say fucking right now. When you in trouble, don't call me. Call the fucking police. Call the fucking ambulance. Call the people who can help you. Don't call me. Call the people who can help you. Then tell me about it. Then call me later. I don't know if that make fucking sense. I mean, that make fucking sense. I take it and I say that make fucking sense. I say, wow. I mean, when she first said it, I thought it was kind of cool, but I say, you know what, that makes sense. I think I might have been in a car accident or whatever, and it's the same thing. I think it had to have been something like a little fucking car accident or whatever that caused this to come about. Okay? Let's for an example, if it wasn't a car accident, I'm using that as an analogy. Let's say I get as a young female, let's say on the road driving 19, 20, and I get in a car accident and my mommy get called my mommy. And my mommy say, when you in trouble, don't call fucking me, call the police. Call the fucking ambulance. Deal with your situation. Listen to me, people of God. I I say that's tough love, and I feel like that made me the person who I am. And I'm a person who raised my children with tough love, but with love. Because when I think of my kids, when I think of my daughter, I would never say that I would try to be there right away. You understand what I'm saying? So there is a fine line between love and hate, and a fine line between tough love and fucking real love. You know, one time I was having a heart to heart with my sister after something tragic happened between our family. And my sister, my sister get lost in the sauce. She expressed how hard her life was to me as a teenager, lost in the sauce, getting disposed and thrown this way and that way, wasn't able to graduate, no support from her mother. She told me one time she was catching the bus and she saw my mommy on the road. So she come off the bus, must see to go to her mommy. You know, you won't see your mommy in a long time or a little while, and you come off the bus and she gone to hear my mommy or something. And my mommy say, what the hell you come off the bus for? What you come off the bus for? You better find your way. And I think she would say, I don't like talk people's story. I think she would say that was there, not no more bus money, but I mean, it's Lord, people of God. Whatever she tell me, I felt like my mommy was very fucking cool to do that to her daughter. So it makes me believe that I might be correct when I say she ain't had no more bus money and mommy didn't care or check or whatever. I don't know. Maybe she didn't even ask for the bus money. I know how the story goes. But she tell me something that made me feel when she told me it, that damn, mommy really fucking cool to you, babe. I experienced it a little bit too, but not to the extent my ex-sister experienced it on. But people of God, my pain and my rough upbringing made me tough. Therefore, it was necessary. Because if I had come up soft, maybe mommy would have just be at my back and call and be nice. Huh? I get the mother would kick my ass off the edge of the ledge. Off the edge of the fucking cliff. Not the one who push you off and hope that you fly. The one that kick your ass off and walked away in the opposite direction. I don't know if it's fair for me to say that. Because I still could have called my mommy. Like I said, I could have called my mommy and say, Mommy, I need this. But then, you know, they can fucking throw it in your face and this and that and this and that. Anyway, so the trauma and the pain made me a survivor. At least it made me not soft, tough, rough. Just what I needed. Your pain and your trauma, everything, all the pieces to your puzzle, everything that's happening to you in your life is for a reason and for a purpose to mold you to where you ought to be. That's how diamonds are refined. That's how diamonds are made. You go into that rough patch because you need to rise and draw your sword to get where God have you to go. You have to prepare for a war. The military soldiers have to go through a harsh training to make sure that they could survive the real war, the real battles, so that they could be prepared to win. Think of it like that, people of God. Don't think of it as God left you for dead, because he didn't. This is been your girl Chris from Love Gone Viral.